Well, hello, welcome back. Checking in on my Iron Teeth beavers again, seeing what they're up to, what's going on. What was that? Seeing what they're up to and what's going on. Where's my happiness? Happiness is at 12. What else can I do for these guys? I can get some eggplants, algae rations, mushrooms. I think I'd rather get some, I have so much of the aesthetic stuff I could get, but I think I'd rather get some of that other food stuff as soon as this little area over here gets built. That way I could build kind of the housing and the storage infrastructure, and potentially, because I'm gonna go high rise with it, I could attach some of the food stuff, some of the like mushrooms and the algae farms, just kind of working off of it over here. Also probably should start working on getting, these bigger floodgates, the 5 high, 6 high, the 9 and 10 highs. But yeah, I've got my engine and my little factory system over here. They're building out what will be kind of the big power production for them, which is going to be some big water wheels over here. Yeah, I just got to wait for some of that stuff to get built. And thanks to my little expansion of scientists, I am nearing 1,000 science. I'm not exactly sure what the big push is going to be. I have a single pumper. I'd like to kind of double up maybe my ability to get dynamite done. I'd like to expand out my factory and my explosive stuff, but it's just trying to figure out, like, I could always temp it. I could always have a temp solution where I just kind of continue to build out here. And some things will be easier if I do build out that temp. I could definitely get the other bigger dynamite, the ones that kind of reach a little further down, the double and triple, which I'm gonna need the extract for. And the extract is also gonna get me access to the advanced breeding pod. I'm also gonna need treated planks for the advanced breeding pod. I just need a bigger factory area. What is the power produced from the big water wheel anyway? 270. Again, I'd like to do big water wheels kind of in a big circle here, but it might end up being, I just kind of convert a lot of this space over into just like a factory zone. Or maybe I'm just being impatient and I just gotta continue the kind of patient methodology that I have been going. Because I could move this here, then I can get a factory sideways here. It won't be the most efficient use of space. Factory is a 4-unit block. Does the centrifuge need treated plank? No. The bad water discharge is 4K. Pretty close to getting a number cruncher. 400 science away from that. I don't exactly have the power to really efficiently use a number cruncher. I could put them here, put like a little bit more scaffolding right here, and then get another engine here potentially. And I can also start really building out the thing that I want to build up here. Just kind of laying the foundation for what the build is going to be up here, the big kind of storage of water. There's a lot of little things, and I'm not exactly sure how I should or what is the best kind of easiest, quickest way to approach it. All these big floodgates require treated planks. Yeah, you know what? I think I might just kind of convert all this over to just being a factory zone. I'm gonna get rid of all this dynamite. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this done. So like eventually I'll turn it all over. I'll turn it all over to being what I want it to end up being. Do I have any storage for my oil? I don't think I do. Let me get a little pit tank over here for the canola oil, just so it has some, I can put in some level of excess of this oil. Canola seeds, oil is just 30. I could always do also flywheel power, because I was thinking of originally having my wheels here and then kind of bridging up and getting some kind of big gravity battery system kind of around here. Maybe I will do that eventually, but I could always get also a big flywheel and then have that for my power storage. But I don't know. I'm in a funky little pickle in terms of what I want to do and how I want to do it. Because this is all open here. I potentially could put power cables that come down and over. And because this is a total of 4 units, I could potentially build the firework factory here and then move my centrifuge over here, put another engine over here, and then another number cruncher over here. Okay, this is done. So I can actually, before I demolish that, I probably should just do the other idea I just talked about. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to delete this. I'm going to get a power wheel, power up, get a bridge there, get a platform right here, platform all of this out so I can have the planks here, have engine here, and then have number cruncher here. And this is all going to get juiced up. And I probably could just blow this away. And then have the planka. Just go ahead and set them up to be right there. Do the path to come across. Canola oil's almost full. Yeah, the wheel stuff is still gonna happen eventually. Just, you know, I want to be able to expand a little faster than the rate that I have been expanding. One extra worker. He can go into my hauling post. I am full up on my tanks. Or my bad water tank. I mean, this would also give me room to make another food factory so I can start making the eggplants, because the eggplant also takes canola oil, and I have a pretty good excess of canola oil. My corn is pretty excessive too, I believe. I have so much corn. I'm making so many corn rations. So let me go ahead and get rid of some of my cornfields. So I'm gonna get rid of all of that. And this, and I'll leave the top tier for corn. Oh, I should also I'm pretty low on my scrap. Let me get the scavenger flag back up and let me reduce this hauling post guy. Let's get some corn to fill in here. And then as soon as this starts getting collected up, I'm gonna switch it over to eggplant. Now I have enough science so I could do the number cruncher. Probably gonna need another engine if I'm really gonna put in another number cruncher, and I could put in the 2 high platforms here so that I can get another dynamite factory. If I can remember where the dynamite factory is, right there, the explosive factory. Put one right there. Then let's wait for him to finish up his job. Finish up that. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. I'm gonna put in where is it? Centerfuge. Ooh, centerfuge is going to take up. I didn't realize I didn't buy that yet. Where am I now gonna put I guess I could just put him here. Put in a couple of planks here. Let's get him boosted up, and let me where's my oil press? Oil press right there. Get that shocked up. There we go. One extra worker. I'm all right with getting some extra workers right now because they'll eventually be fitting into some of these factory jobs. I'm gonna need to, kick people off of other jobs that they're doing in order to kind of fill in all of these positions. And then I can get another engine right here. As soon as it gets built, I can click on the prioritize button. And I'm also collecting mangrove fruit. So that should give me a little bit of a boost to the happiness, to the well-being. And I just take in any product that I'm currently not building. I don't think so. This could also probably just be one worker. That's one worker. That's no workers. This is 2 workers. And then yeah, because I will eventually, I'm hoping I will eventually do the idea that I had. Doing the bridges or doing the wheels and like using these guys, the large metal platforms, to kind of elevate my factory above this zone. But I think for now, I'm going to kind of convert all this over into my factory area. I mean, I could still have one wheel here. It isn't great. One wheel is only going to get me some 200 power. Is that even worth anything? I mean, if I flip this one's intake, I should be able to still build a wheel right here. If it comes to that, well, I'll get there. But yeah, this is going to convert over to just being a spot for me to build all my stuff. And what I might end up doing is also expanding here, because number cruncher here, and I can do storage tanks. This is a 3 by, but I could put a 4 by building here. If I need more factory space, I could put here. Where am I going to put some spot that I could start storing in both the canola oil and also the extract? I can't just do it here, do 2, and then this could be a 4 by factory space. This could be like treated plank. Let me do storage, and I will do boom, boom. This will be for canola oil, and then this will be for extract. Okay, this factory's back up. Can reduce hauling post by 1. Oh, they still haven't harvested this corn. Too efficient with the corn. I might just have to destroy this. Yeah, I think I'm going to just mark resources for demolition. Just because, I want to speed it up. I want to get to planting the eggplant. So I'm going to need another, it would be, food factory could come later. Factory can go here. Then it would be science and number cruncher. Number cruncher would go, oh, dang. I thought the number cruncher was a 3x building, not a, I forgot it was this weird shaped building. Now where's that going? I mean, here would be fine, kind of where it was. Ah, what a funky little building. Funky. Let me go ahead and have this get blown away. I could set it in this zone. Did I clear away? I forgot. I don't remember. I think I cleared away something here to get another scientist building here. That's going to have to wait till the next season. The next season will change, but it's going to be slotted in there. I also feel like I should get the builder set up. Not exactly sure where I should put it or where I could put it. Blow that away. I'm gonna have a big job flip pretty soon and almost gonna have it. Almost. Where is it? Come on, season. Let's start. Let's go. Boom. Bad tide ends. Let's go get rid of 2 of these hauling post positions, and I will get rid of an inventor, and another inventor, and I might reduce my, oh, that's already at 1. Those 2 farmers, and maybe 1 planting farmer down here. Oh, I'm full up on jobs again. Oh, he doesn't have power. Would help if he had power, but it's good that, you know, my 1 fermenter is actually not soaking up so much canola oil. Food is fine. I have it coming from so many sources that I think reducing the farmers as much as I have is probably okay. This still needs to get put together. Everyone is sucking up water. I had a bit of a wood drop, but that comes from building all of these dams that I built, plus all the, all the stilts and everything. Par for the course. Almost gonna have this building up, almost gonna get this oil press back up and running, then have this guy going. He's gonna be the next thing that they build. Tired of waiting for this. You know what? Clear these fields first. Clear them. Where could I build a builder's hut? I could get rid of some of this kohlrabi farming area. Let me fill this job right now with the extra hullas that I have. Granted, I probably could also get rid of a hauler and get myself another scientist back up, so I can keep getting the science, so I can get to that number cruncher. What I might do temporarily for the number cruncher is, oh wait, did they? Nope, they didn't deplant that. Now they're starting to deplant it. Fantastic. What I was gonna do is probably get power, a little power cable to come out over here so that I can build that to get the number cruncher over here. And then hopefully that'll deal with most of my science woes. I mean, I also had a series I was doing where it was like a race to the bots, and I did it with the folktales, but I probably should have done it with the iron teeth because of the number cruncher, because the number cruncher doesn't require live beavers to generate science. So I was kind of in this weird limbo where, like, as part of the story I was telling with it, it was like the population was dying off because of the disease in the water. And so like the scientists had to build huge stores of science because once I replaced the population with pure bots, well, there's no longer a way to generate science with the folktales. So it was like, it was a unique struggle. But if I had the iron teeth, I wouldn't have to worry about it because they just build a number cruncher, and the number cruncher does it without any live beavers. And the only reason I stopped playing that series is because I don't know how to play something that was in the experimental branch into the main branch. I don't know. I think I remember trying to open it and it caused issues. So that was the big thing, is I just couldn't. Playing in the main branch game seemed like a better idea versus continuing to play in the experimental branch. And I think there was like there's like a support thing, or like there's versions that are available in the experimental branch. It was a whole thing, and I was just like, you know what, probably best to just kind of play in the main branch, come up with a new story, come up with a new challenge. Granted, this one doesn't really have a story. I didn't really try to make a story. This was just, hey, I want to try to do this, and I did it. For the most part. I still have to, like, the challenge in this mode is I still have to survive 30-day droughts. That's kind of the big thing that I've had in the back of my mind, the big thing that I've been focusing on. I've said it a few times during the recordings, is 30-day droughts is kind of the big thing. As long as I can survive that, everything else is like icing on the cake. Granted too, like, it's so hard to try to build so compactly because you just don't have a lot of space. You don't have a lot of space to think about where you're going to put something, like to build a new district, to just kind of do a whole kind of assignment of task. Like part of the issue I have over here, which is like Toronto trying to kind of get all the factories and everything that I want to build, and like, where do I have the space to do that? And my original thought is, oh, I'll build up. I'll use these big metal platforms to kind of turn this lower level into a system built off of the water wheels, power, and then, ooh, bad tide. And then kind of build a layer on top of that so that I can do the actual factories on top of what's generating power, which is great, you know, be super fun to do, but trying to expand the colony, trying to expand the different things that I'm creating, trying to make the different kind of foods and do the level of terraforming that I want to do, like, just makes it that much harder to like fit everything so neat and tidy. And then like I have to abandon some of the ideas, not completely, but at least for now. That's the other thing too, is where am I going to build? More than likely, probably like here in this area is building the terraformer, the driller. Probably should start sucking up this scrap heap. The scrap heap's getting pretty low, so you know I can eventually move my scrapper to be over here. Where am I at? 2.1 water, and I have 46 beavers times 3 is 120. So I'd struggle at 20 days, and I have the science now to do the number cruncher. Let's do number cruncher right here. Yes, and let's get power joint up to you right there, and let me get all of this cooked up. How many gears do I have? I do not have enough gears for it. I have the planks for it. I'm short 40 gears. That's going to take a little bit before that gets done. Also, probably should consider or start considering and start thinking about where I'm going to expand a little bit more water storage. And I think I might just do it here. If I do, you know, I might just cut all the way across here, do a stairs to come up here, come all the way across. Let's get that built up and that built up right there. So I have 3 more spots to put water, and then these guys could be, you know, walk around here, he'll walk around there, these guys will walk to here, and I can do flip it so it's there, flip this one so it's there, go there, and this will be more water. Granted, it would be better to start moving into getting the bigger tanks because it's only 600 science. Granted, I just used a bunch of my science, but I kind of want to do the big tanks over here with the whole thing that I want to do over here. There's a lot of future plans, man. A lot of future plans. Just getting it all done and getting ready for it. Falling short on available workers or available builders. Oh yeah, over here. Before I forget, let's do the eggplants. Okay, eggplant right there. So a bunch of eggplant planted. Corn is going fine. Well beans at 13. Gonna put a food factory here. I'll just delete this and get it right in there. As soon as all this stuff goes in. Metal blocks is at 57. Scrap is already back up to 42. 2.4K water. So now I do 20 days pretty easily. 20-day drought at 45 beavers. It would be a little bit of a struggle. I probably also should blow this little ledge down, you know, just to continue to build the room that I have here. Oh, also this, I didn't notice that I had done this. I had essentially locked out this little area from getting built, or this little dynamite, kind of isolated it off of its own little island. And I think I actually will start getting the process ready for dynamiting this down. Get rid of this little layer. 2.5K water. Should probably be getting to 2.6 by the end of the season. The capacity is 39, so I still have room for sucking up more water. I mean, I could potentially stick another guy right here in this little zone. Although I don't know, let me see, what is, if I have him here, oh yeah, his slot is like almost perfectly. That'd be funny. Yeah, you know, it's fine. I'll do that. Put it like right there. I have another little guy, another water pumper right there. Eventually, 2.6. Hopefully hitting 2.7K. Oh no, didn't quite get there. Hoping to get 2.7K. What is? Oh wait, this is a bad tide. Duh. I was I was in the head of a drought, but it's a bad tide, and I was told it was a bad tide. Still want to see what the length of the bad tide is. Oh, 4 available workers. Boom, 18 days. So actually cutting it pretty close. Like even bad tides are cutting it pretty close on my available water saving compared to my population. Wow. Okay, let's get the inventors back up. Let's get this inventor up also. Let me get the excess. Oh, I need to get 3, I think. So let me get the farmers back to full. Okay, farmers are all good. These guys are building. The gears are going to take a minute before I get those gears. I could build a temporary little gear hut right here. And I might do that because I'm going to need gears for all of these buildings back here. So let's get a little temporary gear hut because this will eventually be the treated planks. Let me actually do it with the button so that everything underneath it gets juiced up. Cool. 17 days pushing my water reserves. This will give me an extra, what is that? 1200 water I could store. And I should also probably get this guy up, or at least positioned to do what he needs to do. Pause. I think it's unpause. Pause. Yeah, got that set up correctly. One extra worker. You go back, you go be in the hauling post. Yeah, things are going there. I had the number cruncher ready, expanding my factory zone because I feel like I need to, kind of want to hurry things up, getting things together. Centerfuge is assigned and ready to go. Prioritize this by my haulers. I should have plenty of power for the expansion that I'm doing. Also planting eggplants, getting that ready. That's gonna be over here as soon as I start harvesting some of that. Ooh, I'm starting to get homeless beavers, so I gotta expand my housing. What is going to be the best way to do that? Oh, I could have potentially gone under, built here. I mean, but I want to move all the housing over here. So I might push this during the bad tide, push this to get done and rebuild all my storage and my housing area. Okay, yeah, sounds good. I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, let me get the good thumbnail pick. I'm always using this angle. I wanted to see if I can find a different angle. Oh, that's good. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.